In those days, we had no teleprompters. We didn't have our cards. There was a man that preceded me named Bob Earl, who put a hearing aid in his ear, ran it down to a tape recorder on the floor, and when he hit the air, he would have punched the button. And prior to that, he would have read all the news onto the tape recorder. And he would look into the camera and spit it back verbatim. He taught me how to do that. About, 60–70% of people can do this without getting confused. And I still do it to this day. I went to Philadelphia for the audition. They handed me a piece of paper. They said, look at this. We're going to go upstairs. They turned the camera on. I put it all on my little recorder. When they said, are you ready? I said, yes. I looked at the camera, and they delivered all the copies straight into camera in a conversational manner. I went through the news, and then went through all of the unpronounceable names and everything else and said, thank you very much. Good night. And they said, you got the job. They thought I was a genius. I was just a parrot.
American Bandstand, the 50s to the 90s. You thought it would last. You certainly didn't think it would last that long.
Well, I found an old newspaper clipping, being the inveterate collector the other day. It was about 1960 some odd, early 60s, and the headline said, and it was speaking of me, he thinks his show will last 30 years. He was right.
He sure was.
It lasted 38 years.
What were the greatest joys of that experience for you?